in 30 seconds or starting in like whatever second, and just be like, you know, boom, it's start.
Yeah,
Like
it would
Graham
also
had,
give people like time to, as they're like jumping onto the stream, it's like the show will start in 30 seconds,
yeah, Graham
29,
has one, but
28.
no, he doesn't do it that short. I think his one is
Mm-hmm,
like minutes. So
mm-hmm.
it's like, I want to say I saw one that was like 5 minutes, and I'm like, wow. But that, you're right. It is to get the people who haven't got on, like they get the alert or the notification
Yeah.
or what have you, and yeah. So yeah, I'm um been doing a thing for Tyler, with Tyler,
Mm-hmm.
um where I want her to be independent, kind of like, so
Kind of like a real adult.
yeah, yeah, because I've taught her how she can cook, she knows to pay bills, she knows to pay rent, she knows to, do the things she's supposed to be doing, uh, responsibilities, yada yada. But the handyman or type of
Handiwork.
thing where, yeah, like, so I got her to change the faucet in the bathroom sink. It, maybe for some people that's easy, but I don't know if this generation, um, Z, if a lot of them know how to do these things.
Even younger
Um,
millennials, a lot of them don't know how to fix stuff because so many of us didn't grow up like having a house. A lot of us grew up in apartments or renting where we got the
right.
landlords. And then as we got older, uh, we still don't, a lot of us still don't own property. So it's like, why do I have to fix this? I can just call somebody.
Yeah. So I got her to fix that. I got her to change the toilet seat. I got her to do these things in the house where you have to fix. The one thing I didn't get to do is, because it's taking too long, was the shower head. And this shower, like, I don't know. I installed the first shower head, which we've had for maybe 20 years in this house,
Hmm.
and it's old school, but it worked, and it's a handheld. And I don't know what kind of you like. I like the type that the water pressure is super strong, that it almost like takes a layer of skin off. Like, it's just like you're clean because that layer of skin that had the dirt is now gone. Like,
So you want
no,
basically just a pressure washer.
yes, that is the dream right there, to just pressure. Like, I do use soap. I do use soap, but just
Hmm.
to pressure wash myself and just like come out like, just like pink, like a newborn baby skin. Just
Now I'm just
refreshed.
imagining like your dream shower scenario is just someone hosing you down with a high pressure hose, and then you're just dancing and spinning, like oh, which Chris Farley movie was that? Was that Black Sheep or Tommy Boy?
Tommy Boy, maniac, maniac. Because there's Rob Lowe
Yeah.
that was shooting with the. Yeah,
Hmm.
that would be like a fireman with the fire hose. Just what is it? Almost like prison. What is that? Shawshank deloused me. Is it
Hmm.
poof? And then like that kind of water pressure. So the one we have now is like needles, and I'm like,
Hmm.
what? How can I? How can I clean myself when just water is just rain water? It's like, no, I want that water pressure to just push into my pores and clean everything in there. You can't do that with these needle point water bristle type. I don't. I just can't take a. I take a good shower, but it's not the same anymore. I want that 1990s. You know what I'm talking about too. It's like kind of like a ball shape, and it's like
Yeah.
three. Yes, those are the best shower heads ever.
This one doesn't have that adjustable thing where you can change the settings.
It does, but it's still needles. It's still like,
Oh, none
like
of them
it,
are like the big middle pulse.
yes. Oh, but um it has so the shower head is like really wide,
Hmm.
and it has a button on the back where on the top it's like water pressure stuff, but to clean the shower. Like
Is it any stronger?
really, really, really strong. Like, but the shower head is like this. So you're holding this part and then
Hmm.
everything shoots down, right? And then this one comes out here. So it is difficult to hold the thing to get you like this, to shoot it at you properly.
Well, you probably have a little bit of an advantage on that, being a very tall guy, whereas other people would be like, "Oh, it's shooting straight forward, like 2 feet above my head."
Well, yeah. So see, you have to take it off the holder
Hmm.
because if you press it while it's up there, it'll just shoot at the ceiling. So you have to take it down. And then it has water pressure,
Hmm.
um, and then water pick. Man, I cleaned the crap out of this tub. I'm like, like, like I'm a professional water pressure guy, just going like layers, like.
It sounds like what you need is an assistant. You just need
Yeah.
someone to hold it and blast you.
Now, if I could find some, this podcast takes off, you'll know because I hired someone to help me in the shower.
Instead of
Who
having the
wants that
royal
job?
ball washer, like in
Oh,
Coming to America, you have the royal pressure hoser.
that would be great. I would love that. All right, hold on. We got some comments coming in. Matt Statter, what's up, Matt Statter? Uh, I don't know how to change my faucet. Oh, it's quite simple actually. Like nut and bolt, right? You just unscrew and take it off, but make sure you turn off the water before um, going for it. Yeah.
There's a lot of videos you can find online if you have to do it yourself. That's how I learned it, was through YouTube.
So yeah, so what happened was my daughter put in the faucet, and so I've done it. I did the one before. I did the one for all the sinks here. She doesn't know about I forget what it's called, the restrictor or something like that, but it's so that you don't waste water.
Hmm.
Um, so it restricts how much water actually comes out. She doesn't know about this thing that you can take it off. So when she installed it, the water that was coming out of the sink was just trickling as if it was somebody who was drooling into the sink. And the funny part is she had installed it in the day. I came home in the evening. She said nothing about it, as if that's normal water pressure. Like, Dad, I did it. It's like, cool. And eventually I went and looked. I was like, the hell is this? How am I supposed to wash my hands when the water is just trickling out like that? She's like,
Just got to
oh,
spit
I
on
don't
it.
know. Yeah. I was like, I don't know. It's what it said. I was like, you didn't read the instructions, did you? She's like, I did. I was like, no, no, no. Where is it? Oh, I threw it away. I was like, oh, should be the first lesson. You throw away nothing.
Hmm.
Because if something's missing, you go and you look what's wrong or you return it. So and it was gone already. So like, all right. So it took a couple of days, but she found on YouTube. I wanted her to solve it herself. She found it on YouTube where she took off the faucet lid and she popped it out and she put it back and it was like it worked. It was perfect. I was so happy
Nice.
for her. I was like, yay. Yeah. Yes, those restrictors are the devil. We got more coming in. Aloha, guys, from Akubone Media Presents, who is Brian Parks Yard.
Hey, Brian, how you doing, man?
Hmm. Are you still in DC? Or were you? I remember you leaving the islands. Thank you, Statter. And the funny part is that what she did next. Um, oh, Brian's doing great. That's great to hear. Good to hear, brother. Um, oh, it's Manoa now. So he came back home.
Nice.
Cool. Well, welcome home. It sucks of me to not know that you've been home. But not to make this too much about my daughter, but 2 days ago, she calls me. She's like, Dad, she uses my sister's car or she uses my truck. She goes, Dad, Auntie's car is not starting. Like, did you call Auntie? He was like, no. I said, well, what's wrong with it? This made me proud.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if any other dads. I'm not one of those handyman dads either. I just know a little bit. But she said, Dad, it's not turning over. I was like, what? I said, who say it's not turning? What? Do you even know what that means? So yeah, it's cranky, but it's not turning over. It's just tick, 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 tick. I was like, oh. And we figured out it's the battery. I was out at the store, bought a battery, talked to her what she's supposed to do, and she replaced the battery herself. Car battery. I was so proud. Yes, her hands are all greasy. She was wearing a trucker cap at the time.
How
And
appropriate.
yeah, and I was like, oh, look at you. I was like, oh. She said, I took a picture and she was like, oh, is that the son that you've always wanted? It's like, no, it's the butch daughter I've always wanted. So, but yeah, she fixed it. I was so happy. And that's cool because, she doesn't have to depend on a dude to, do stuff for her. She can handle it herself. Felicia,
Hi,
hello.
Felicia.
Or so on Andy Bumatai's Daily Pigeon, he refers to her as the front row hottie. So, hello, front row hottie. Yeah, welcome to the 808 Viral, the podcast. Yeah, for those that don't know, we finally have a title.
We have a name.
Yeah. Girl power rocks indeed. Oh, let's see. Akubone Media Present. How's the podcast going so far? Mine just hit 50K streams just the other day. Wow.
Nice. We're just getting it back up off the ground.
Yeah.
Because it was sort of an uneven schedule before, right?
Yeah. So actually, when we first started, obviously, myself and Chad are from the Guys with Issues. I teamed up with 808 Viral, Chad and Russell, the three of us, the Guys with Issues. Life happens. People got to work. I was the one that was chasing stand-up comedy full time. Missed podcasting. So guy with 808 Viral said, let's podcast. Danny Girl runs 808 Viral. She doesn't only do 808 Viral. She does a lot of things and just gets so busy. And I get it. So I never pushed her because it's like, I want a podcast, but I'm not going to, push somebody who's busy. Thankfully, you got friends like Chad and Russell who were pushing me, saying, you should just go do your own podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be there when we can help. And here we are. This is 808 Viral, the podcast, the second generation, I guess, or 2.0. So it's myself, James Mane. We'll be podcasting regularly with 808 Viral, the podcast. Eventually, when Chad can mix it, which thankfully he's always been here, he'll be here. Russell Kealoha as well. There's also Danny Girl will be on as well, and others. As time goes on, I'll start to interview other people or have them on as guests, and we can discuss about what's going on here in the 808 state and in social media. Things are going viral. The only thing I don't like about, I shouldn't say I don't like about other podcasts, I guess, because even on TV, when they discuss topics, you never really get to hear what Kiai Tucker really feels about something, or you know, or Joe Moore. Not that I want to know what Joe Moore thinks about something on social media, but TV, you kind of have to, be nice about things. Now, we'll be as fair as we can, or we'll be as honest as we can too. And if we won't trash things, but we'll tell you how we feel. And it doesn't mean that's how you feel about it. It's just how we feel about it. So that's what I like that we used to do with the guys with issues that we're bringing over here to 808 Viral, the podcast. Cool. See, I remember when you started that one. I launched mine in March 3rd of this year. Just lucked out because it's true crime Hawaii kind. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's super popular genre.
The thing
Like I have friends that only listen to true crime podcasts, no matter how many of my own I start.
But it's kind of sad because there's a lot more crime happening here in Hawaii, and so your podcast will never run out of topics. I've actually had an ex-girlfriend who lives in I have an ex-girlfriend who lives in New York City. And then she hits me up. She texts me about the is it a chiropractor? The one in Waipahu, the love triangle. She's asking me about that. Like, oh, this. I'm like, oh, that's kind of old. She's like, oh yeah, I just watched this. I don't know if it was on YouTube. It was just going over about it in Waipahu, right? And I was like, yeah, that's right. And so I was like, oh, that case, this. And she's like, oh. So I was like, we haven't talked in a long time. We're talking now because of a crime story in Hawaii. Let's see it. Dudes, I already have hit over 300 cases in the backlog. Episode 30 comes out this week. So is that on Akubone Media?
Wow.
Where they can find... Huh?
That's a lot of cases in the backlog. That's one of the best things that you can do is just know how much more stuff that you're going to be able to have. Because you're not going to run out of material if you're good for another year or so, at least.
Yeah, I mean, like talking about stuff. So this just in with Diana Suzuki. It's like, oh, what? It's like, sorry, we're backlogged. It's like, all these old crimes.
Beneath the Palms is the name of Brian's podcast.
Beneath the Palms podcast. Go check it out, you guys. That's pretty cool because now I know Beneath the Palms, and I know Above the Bridge podcast with Thaddeus Park. Wait a minute. And Brian Park. Man, these Korean guys be podcasting. Yeah, because it's Thaddeus Park who does Above the Bridge podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And Brian does Beneath the Palms podcast. You know, the funniest things, those are really good names.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to figure out a name for a long time. And I think one of the best ones Chad came up with was Mane Talks. My favorite one was you came up with later was Gin and Oos.
Mm-hmm.
I still love that. I think I might use that for something else, but
I think it should be your tour.
Oh, the Gin and Oos tour? Oh, I would love that. Oh, that's cool. Is that 4 letters, 1 word? Yeet. All right. So since we're talking about friends with podcasts, let's give a shout out to Nolan. Wait, Hong is Korean too, right?
I think it's Chinese.
Yeah, it could be Chinese. Oh, Young would be Korean, yeah. So yeah, Nolan Hong.
Probably.
So Nolan Hong is looking for a sponsor. He does a TV show. He used to do a podcast called Here in Hawaii. Now it's Here in Hawaii TV. If you guys go check it out, maybe you know somebody that can help him. Maybe with sponsorship, or somebody that has, would like to be part of Here in Hawaii TV through sponsorship. Check out
You
his.
can reach out to him.
Yeah, and let's see. You can reach out.
Currently, he's actually working on a second show because of how good the first season of Here in Hawaii ended up, called Elevate 808, and that's sort of the reason why he's doing the Ko-Fi fundraiser. He's because the second TV show is like an additional cost, and because of the rough times in our economy, a lot of his sponsorships ended up falling through. So he started a Ko-Fi fundraiser, ko-fi.com. That's ko-fi.com/here in Hawaii.
That's what I was trying to figure out what the Ko-Fi was.
It's supposed to be like coffee, like you're buying the person a cup of coffee.
Makes sense. So I added it there in the comments if you guys want to check it out. ko-fi.com/here in Hawaii. Here in Hawaii. Yeah, if you guys can help out, or know somebody that can help out that is interested. Nolan's a really nice guy. I've known Nolan from when he was hosting I almost said AZW wrestling. And it's funny because the wrestling shows you get to echo. So always got to trash talk as he was introducing the next event. But super nice guy, sweet guy. Let's see here. Let me check the comments here. Brian says he's only Korean through marriage. Shared his wife's last name. Felicia says Hawaii is not bad. In Nashville, you can't tell whether it's firecrackers or gunshots. It's more often than not gunshots. Hawaii's, we're starting to hear more about these ghost guns. Yeah. And Akabone says, yes, shared Nolan's story on IG too. Already have 3 sponsors that I'm going to see if they want to help Nolan. That's super cool. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Yeah. Really love the guy. And maybe now's the time to mention our sponsor,
Yes.
Coco Love.
And we have it
the lighting
up in the corner over here.
Your other shoulder.
Up in the corner over here.
Booyah! Coco Love. The cool thing on Coco Love, it's got electrolytes, it's good for vegans, it's fat-free, gluten-free, no preservatives. And if you get the regular flavor, it is also sugar-free. I like the one with pulp. Why? Because I like to eat meat. Coconut meat in mine, please. Coconut water with pulp. That's Coco Love. You can now get it at Costco. So go to Costco, get your Coco Love. Yeah.
Get a whole case.
Yeah, I love them. Yeah. I wish Chad loved them. But Chad's not a fan of coconut water, period. So
I'm not a fan of coconut anything.
Yeah. Well, I'm a
little bit too many bad experiences with Malibu.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that have to do with blacking out?
Yeah.
Hi, Teeny. So I think what is his name? Dave Attell calls it time traveling. So the Malibu time traveling.
That it happened with Malibu amongst many other alcohols.
Yeah.
But yeah, Malibu I think was probably the first one that I remember blacking out on.
All right. I don't know if there's a good transition. I was about to transition and he said blacking out.
Yeah, you brought it up first. I just said that
I
I don't
should've
like
just moved
Malibu
on.
coconut rum.
So we'll go from that. We
Now
live in
that we're
tough
talking about
times.
alcoholism,
Right. That's the best part about doing a comedy podcast. You don't really need any kind of structure. Just go with it. So, going with it, we live in tough times. People need help. Some people are struggling to even talk about their troubles. Those of you that need help, hit us up. Hit me up. I'm at comedian James Money on all social media. Hit me up in the DMs. I always follow back. So if you follow, I follow back. If you don't want to talk to me, you feel like talking to somebody, and in this case, if you're thinking about hurting yourself, please don't. Please give the people at the National Suicide Hotline a call at 800-273-8255. That's 800-273-TALK or 800-784-2433. That's 800-SUICIDE. Please don't hurt yourself, because then you miss out on the comeback story or the return, or the underdog story where you come back. You'll miss out on things. And those of you who are doing great, that's awesome. You see somebody, say hello, give a nod, wave, be nice. Sometimes you might just help that person say, you know what, not today. And then they continue with their life, and then things get better. So let's all spread aloha, be nice, be friendly, give a hug if you can, or, do what you can. I'm not telling you go crazy, but spread love. Thank you. If you guys want to talk, hey, we're always down to talk. So now, speaking of talking, let's get into this viral, what's going on since we are the 808 Viral, the podcast. We need to discuss what's been going on social media, what's been going viral. You guys might already know. Everybody, I'm pretty sure I've seen the video. The Coldplay concert.
Mm-hmm.
Infidelity caught on camera. That, of all places to get caught at the Coldplay concert, they showed scenes of the concert, and it was a lot of people. It's a stadium. It's huge. Let's say maybe 50,000, 30,000 people. And the camera found that one couple that was doing something they should not have been doing, and found them. Here, those of you who haven't seen the video, let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
That might have been the worst thing to say.
I've never actually watched the video. I've seen people talk about it, so I didn't know he actually called out that they were having an affair.
He was trying to be funny, because the way the way they disappeared into the night.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Yeah.
The thing
Okay.
that's really crazy about that is everyone's talking about the main two people in there. I don't know if it's true, but I had heard some people saying that the other woman that was right next to them, that when the first one covered her face and turned around, that's another employee at the company.
Yeah, they were saying that she worked. That's why she was so red and just sitting there like, oh my God. Oh my God. Because she has that look like busted.
Hmm.
One person on social media was saying that she's as much the problem as the two that are fooling around,
Wait,
because
what is
she
her problem?
knows what's going on. Yeah, exactly. I was like, I don't
That's
see what.
They're adults. It's not my job as a coworker to be like, hey, you probably shouldn't cheat on your significant other. That's something
Yeah,
that like your friends or your family should be saying.
yeah. Or even maybe she did tell them, but they're
Mhm.
going to do what they want to do anyways. If if he's not listening to his wife, he's definitely not listening to somebody that works for him.
Mhm.
Wow.
And you never know.
He's the
Maybe
CEO.
she's the third.
Oh, Chad, always making things sexy.
Just trying to look for the silver lining.
So she's laughing. She's like, "Oh my God. Finally, I get to have him by myself." Yeah, I mean, the wife deleted her social media. This guy's the CEO of the company. The woman he's fooling around with is she's head of HR. And that woman next to them also works for that company that he's the CEO of. And this I love because the internet always wins.
Mhm.
Is so now this is in at a baseball game. His cam is turned into the Coldplay
Play
cam.
cam.
So everybody is now, when they get spotted, they hold each other, and when the camera spots them, say hi. As Coldplay plays in the background. Look, there's two dudes.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And this was I think the next day that this was happening.
Mhm.
It's like, wow, so fast. The internet wins again. So if you were caught in that situation, people were saying they should have just stayed there, just acted normal, because nobody would have posted it had they thought they were a real couple.
Mhm.
The only reason, like, and his wife wasn't at the concert. She wouldn't have seen it if it didn't go viral, which it
Yeah.
went viral because it got posted. But how, you're fooling around. You're cheating. Listen, you're cheating, whether you're cheating on your test in class, you're cheating. Your reaction is, oh shit, which is what they did. I mean, how people, hindsight, come on. How can you get out of that? There's no way out of that.
Once you already hide like that, that's it. Uh, but that the act natural thing, that's always been the rule. If you're gonna do something that you know you're not supposed to be doing, don't act like you're not supposed to do it. Act like it's totally natural, and you
Mm.
have all the reason in the world to be doing that thing, and no one will suspect it.
Own it. Hey, Brian, you take care. Got to run. Still listen, but we'll be taking my evening jog. Oh, / walk. Catch you later.
See you, Brian.
Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the aloha. Yeah, I mean, it's like, that's one of those things where they tell you, like, so when a toddler falls,
Hmm.
you're not supposed to go, oh my goodness, because that reaction is what makes them cry. When they fall, you're supposed to go, yay, which took a while to get used to.
Hmm.
Every time Tyler fell when she was learning how to walk, to go, yay.
But you cheered
let's
her on
clean that.
every time she fell.
Some kids might be like, wait, so I'm supposed to do this and just fall all the time.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think that works.
I
So
think
that's
it's
what's
that you're
going
supposed to be
viral.
like nonchalant about it. Like if they fall down, you're just like, all right, whatever. Continuing with whatever you were doing before.
They'll be like, they fall down and they're like injured. And you look at them like, all right, can you pass the ketchup? So just,
Hmm.
let me finish
It's
this
like
hot
that.
dog.
It's like that cat food commercial, the one where the kid shouts to his mom. He's like, "Mom, I fell," and she's like, "Get a bandage."
Yeah.
And she's like cuddling with the cat, and he's like, "I'm bleeding." She's like, "Get two."
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I understood what she was going through because I'm like, I've been like that with my daughter. It's like, yeah,
Hmm.
just pick yourself up. Are you dirty? Well, go wash your hands. It's like,
Hope there's water pressure.
yeah, handle it yourself. And if you can't figure out, YouTube it.
Hmm.
YouTube, where's my real parents? All right,
YouTube,
let's
someone who
discuss some news,
cares.
right? What's the scoops? So this, I don't have a video for it. We
Hmm.
don't need a video for this. We're gonna just discuss this. This is pretty cool. So I didn't know Chuck E. Cheese went bankrupt and closed locations. I found out from you that Pro City no longer has a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, they closed the one. I think it was like kind of by Leeward Bowl.
Yep. It's near Long's, the Long's on
Hmm.
Cam Highway in Pro City. I didn't know they were closed. And then you told me, then I drove by. Look, I said, yeah, wow. I had no idea. So Chuck E. Cheese is gone. Until now it's Chuck E. Cheese for adults.
Hmm.
Just want to leave that out there. It's no explanation.
The best part is all of the articles and stuff that talk about it. They mention how Chuck E. Cheese is going to have an adult arcade, and I'm like, that doesn't mean what you think it means. I've seen the term adult arcade before, and it's usually attached to a sex toy shop.
Yep. And usually it's a booth where the window, like the shade goes
Hmm.
up. And then if you don't put more coins in there, the shade comes down. I believe Madonna had a video. Oh, I could have got that video. But sorry, perverts, it's not that kind of adult arcade. Although it would be pretty cool that Chucky went the other way. Chucky, see, that's what happened. Chucky like gonna be 50. So
Hmm.
Chucky was working for all these kids, trying to make them happy. Chuck E. Cheese, happy birthday, yada yada. And it was like, man, my demographics have all grown up. We need to make Chuck E. Cheese adult. And what they call Chuck's adult arcade.
Chuck's Arcade is what they're calling
Chuck's
it, as opposed to what a lot of people were hoping for, which was Charles Entertainment Cheeses.
Charles Entertainment. The last part almost sounds like Jesus.
Well, that's one of those fake swear things, right? Like people that don't want to take the Lord's name in vain, they say cheeses instead of
Ah,
Jesus.
so Jesus Christ.
Christ.
So 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 let's be clear, because I'm sure Chuck doesn't want this out there. It's not an adult sex shop.
Mhm.
Like I wouldn't even go there. Now I don't need to go there. But it would be cool if it turned out that way, in my opinion. For the comedian in me, that'd be hilarious. It's like Chuck E. Cheese went
I
from
just want to see the robot band that they had.
yeah.
Just put them in lingerie. I would throw a couple
Ooh,
of dollars at that.
look at that purple monkey ass.
Hmm.
So it's video games, arcade games, and they want to include like the old school joints, like Donkey Kong,
Hmm.
like Super Mario Brothers, the old school games that we played when we were younger. So I think that's cool, but I think you might like, would they have like skee ball and you win the tickets, like like how Chuck E. Cheese's was? You win the tickets and then you can get, prizes. Because for me, I would have loved for for that. So you play the games, you win the tickets, and you exchange them for adult toys.
Hmm. Or you feed the tickets into the little booth. Bye, Felicia.
Oh, oh, Felicia. Good night, Felicia. Hey, thank you guys for coming in late. We're still in like the I don't know, like pregame, like the practice phase till we get better at this, and then
Yeah,
we'll go
this
to
is the
prime
preseason.
time. Yeah. So we're working on our game. As you can see, I've gotten to add video. So
Hmm.
that was my flex. So we will get better and we will do more and we'll have it more in prime time. So yeah, those who want to check out the podcast later, it'll still be on YouTube, Twitch for I think a week, and on my Facebook page. So you can check it out. We'll also have clips. Follow us on 808 Viral Podcast on Instagram, and we'll put clips up there. So thank you guys for joining us at this late hour. Let's see. The next story is the Explore ride,
Oh,
which to me,
this was
which
on the
to me,
news, right?
yep. To me, this sounds like some kind of like toothpaste Explore ride. You know, like that's not when I say Explore ride, but no, it's immersive virtual reality bus tour. Yeah, those of you that have no idea, here's what it looks. Here's what this looks like.
Through Hawaii's land, sea, and culture, Casey Lund takes us along for the ride.
Hey, check this out. Isn't this awesome?
So, as somebody who drove a bus before, I'm not happy with that. You're not a bus driver. You don't belong in the seat, man.
Oh, okay. I was concerned, like, oh, is he like not positioned correctly or something?
He was just sitting there, but you know, he's cool. This guy, like, so when I was on the Daily Pigeon, Andy would show a lot of these news articles, and we would editorialize, as you say. They put this guy through a lot of stuff.
Hmm.
Casey Lund, super what do you go? I want to say not supportive, but good.
He's game for anything.
Yeah, so he's a good dude. You can make fun of him. He got a good sense of humor. He's a good sport.
Hmm.
Aloha from Explore Ride Waikiki. Well, we've shown you on board the bus. I want to come out and talk to my friends again because, essentially it's a very nice bus. It's emissions-free, electric, all-electric bus. Very comfortable, as you saw.
So I watched this earlier, and I try to be nice, because when I watch people who speak on TV, maybe it's because I speak public speaking, so I'm always judging.
Hmm.
So I won't say anything. Let me see if you come up with something.
I was almost falling asleep in there. But a really unique experience. We've been talking about XR, extended reality, right? A mixture between augmented reality and virtual reality where you put the headset on, you still see outside, you still see Leahi, Diamond Head, you still see all these beautiful landmarks, this scenery, but then they have added elements, all these cool visuals that come in, and it really is cool. I got to experience it myself. I want to talk to you.
Okay, before I go to that, did you see what this thing is?
It's
Virtual reality?
Well, they said that it's XR, which is not virtual reality and it's not augmented reality. And the first thing I thought is like, no, this is different. This is a term that we can trademark.
Do you think this is cool?
No, I think it's dumb. I think it's super dumb. It's like, why would I want to take a look at stuff through heavy ass goggles that are probably going to make me start sweating? I don't know if you've ever put on a
Exactly.
virtual reality headset. Those things aren't comfortable for everyone. Maybe it's only because I have a very large head, but it's super uncomfortable for me, and I just drip buckets when I put those things on.
Yeah. So I put on these things and then I go outside on a bus that has windows. And I put this on so I can see dolphins on the windows of the bus outside.
They
Shouldn't
can
you just have that
show
and
us
be in the
cool
closet in the corner?
locations,
Yeah.
or
I
they
don't
could
know
show
how
us
that's gonna
dolphins.
work.
Don't do both,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Not unless there are
But
actually
also,
dolphins there.
but if you're on a bus driving around, why not look outside? There's stuff
Mhm.
outside. I don't
Apparently,
understand all
there's
this.
flying whales and stuff outside.
Look at the manta ray.
The
Thank you
manta
again.
ray with all of
Tell me a
the
little bit
tribal
about what you have
tattoos.
going on here
The glow in the
to
dark
raise a little
tribal
awareness
tattoo
and
manta
help
ray.
with the reefs as well. Tell me about.
Did you say tribal tattoo manta ray?
That's what it looked like. Glow in
But it
the
was
dark
glow in the dark.
tribals.
Because the ancient Hawaiians were known for their glow in the dark tattoos.
Hmm They loved Raven.
We'll have a charity run 5K on October 12th. And
Yeah. Today's the last day to sign up for this early bird rate, by the way. July 15th, $30, so $10
I like this
off.
interaction.
your-
I feel for this guy because
we rarely
he
will
gets asked the questions,
Again.
but
Tell me a little bit about what you have going on here to raise a little awareness and help with the reefs as well. Tell me about this race.
Okay, we rarely will have a charity run 5K on October 12th. And
Yeah. Today's the last day to sign up for this early bird rate, by the way. July 15th, $30, so $10 off your entry fee. Those
it's like that guy had one assignment and he was just going to get it right. And I don't care what you ask me, I'm saying what I'm supposed to say.
that is the whole mission here, to educate not
And
just
it
visitors,
looked like that
but,
was the only thing
locals
he
alike.
knew how to say.
Oh, wait, they go back to him. Watch.
And,
Okay.
and really Malama, Hawaii.
Exactly. That's what we're all about. We would like to show our respect to the community and our environment, and we like everyone who participates to follow along as well.
Yeah, and I just want one last time before we go. You can tell me the visuals that you experienced, the XR. This is a really cool thing, right?
yes, this is really new activities in Hawaii. And by joining this event, you will get a special coupon that let you join our extra tour for just $10.
That's right. So you get a little deal too if you sign up for the race. You get a little deal for actually experiencing this yourself. So very cool.
That guy was like, I don't care what you ask me. I'm going to tell you about what I was told to tell.
I can't tell, but I think he's holding a clipboard behind the poster.
Yeah, he is. His cue card.
Hmm Which
And I got to tell you,
it makes sense. It doesn't sound like English is his first language, so maybe he needs that to make sure that he hits all of his talking points, because that's the only thing he wants to talk about is whatever's on that clipboard.
Yeah, which is smart because I've been in these situations where I was promoting a show. You sometimes only speak twice.
Hmm
They ask you a question. You answer the question, but then it's like, wait a minute, I'm here for this. I got to promote this. So kudos to that dude.
I'm not skeptical, but I was like, oh, how cool could it be? I got to ride this today. It was a lot of fun, really seeing everything, but with all these added visuals and the trip around Diamond Head, a very unique experience here in Waikiki. We'll send things back into the studio for now.
Yeah,
I'm kind of
he
sad that
enjoyed
they
it.
don't show him sitting on the bus pointing at things that we can't see.
Dude, that'd be hilarious if you just have somebody on the city bus just going, and there's nothing there.
Hmm. Well, to be
Pointing
fair,
with two
you drove
hands.
the bus for many years. I think you've seen people who see things that aren't there.
I have. I've been afraid only once. But most of the people, I guess, I'm like, oh, the person's sick, the
Hmm.
person's on drugs or something. So yeah, like the person got problems. One dude who was kind of muscular, like he was in shape. Maybe he was like 19 or 20,
Hmm.
and he looked like he was angry that he got some bad drugs. He kept when I pulled up, he was punching the pole
Hmm.
that the bus stop sign is holding. He was holding the bus stop sign. Got on the bus, he starts banging his head on the window. I'm like, oh my God, I might fight today. Is it going to happen today? I'm going to get my butt kicked at work today. And luckily, it did not, because he didn't ride very far. So I did not get into a fight. I did not get my butt kicked, and I survived. All right.
That's the
We
most
are,
important thing at the end of the day of work, that you survived.
yes, survived.
So
And
when
now we
I
are.
told you about this VR bus story, I
Mhm.
really thought that it was going to be like a smaller bus and not like a full size thing.
The thing is
Like,
huge.
yeah, like that's a full size tour bus. I was expecting it to be like the size of the party bus. And I was like, oh man, that you can have like virtual reality on the party bus. Like at that point, you're basically just, yeah, loaded up with VR porn.
Whoa. If you're into public, like, the porn that happens in public,
Hmm.
there you go. You would look around, everywhere you look, you would see people having sex. You're like, oh, we are driving down School Street, about to turn up to Cam 4. Oh, look, that doggy style. Oh, they do it rough out here. I don't know why my mind went there, but it is Shark Week, ladies and gentlemen. There should be like an anthem or something. Shark Week, Sharky, Sharky, Shark, Shark, Shark Week.
I assume it would just be the Jaws theme.
Oh,
Dun,
duh.
dun, dun. Shark Week.
Doo-doo-doo. We need a bigger boat.
Hmm.
Hey, now watch that in 20 years. So Shark Week gets all the attention. Why? I don't know. People are afraid
Because
of
it's on
sharks.
TV.
Yeah, see, we let them tell us what they want us to see. They say, we want you to see this. You guys are gonna enjoy sharks. Who had all the money at Discover Channel or the Learning Channel, whatever channel, and said, we want everybody to be educated on sharks. So we're gonna do a full week of sharks. Ladies and gentlemen, like, who pitched that at the meeting? Ladies and gentlemen, Shark Week. Shark Week. Dun, 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 dun. Why sharks? Most people aren't in the water.
There are a lot of people in
What?
America that have never seen the ocean.
Yeah. There's people that, like, when I drove Robert's Hawaii tour bus, this was the first time seeing ocean when they flew
Mhm.
here. And they're like, oh my goodness, it's huge. It's like, yeah, it's bigger than the land. So this is what we wanted to discuss. What other animals deserve their own week? Like, for whatever reason, and maybe you guys that are watching or listening can come up with some ideas too and comment what animal you think deserve their own week, a full week, not just sharks. Sharks can't even like stop swimming. They stop swimming,
Mhm.
they die. They can't walk on land. What about animals that can do both? A frog can go into the water and come out. Same like alligators, all these amphibians.
Mhm.
Sharks can
Well,
only stay in the water. They're only dangerous in the water.
I think if you get close enough, it will still be dangerous on land.
Yeah, if they're still alive.
Yeah.
I would like to see that shark versus alligator on land. I'm pretty sure the alligator. Well, that's a thing. Like, there's a funny thing with animals. Most animals, their most dangerous part is their mouth.
Hmm.
So if you stay away from the mouth, you're safe.
Mostly.
Maybe I should have. So me and Chad came up with a list of things that we would like to have their own week. So if you guys could think of something, leave it in the comments. Maybe we'll discuss it. Maybe we'll add it to the list. But now I want to change my list because I was like, wait a minute. If a superhero, like a superhero, can only stay on the ground, he's useless in the air. But a superhero that can fly can do air and ground.
Yes.
So wouldn't it be more special for that superhero or that animal?
To be able to fly?
Yeah, one that can be dangerous in all areas, land, air, and sea. What animal is that?
Duck?
Ooh,
That's
what about
all I
the
got.
goose? Or
I don't-
goose?
Yeah, goose. Goose is more dangerous than duck.
Heck, they're assholes too.
I don't know how much diving
Right.
underwater gooses do though.
Yeah,
But,
see, that's what I mean.
We did come up with lists before we came on the show tonight. Do you want to alternate what's on the list, or do you want to just read
Sure.
off all in a row?
I'll go with one. I mean, this makes sense to me
Hmm.
because they are considered the greatest of all time. The goat week,
Okay.
goats, because goats, they have that. They don't have eyes like round eyes like most. They get round eyes. Cats and snakes got that,
The vertical slit eyes.
Yeah. Goats
Goats
have
have
this
like a weird hourglass
negative
almost?
sign.
Oh yeah.
Is it hourglass? No, they're like horizontal. I'm like,
Okay.
maybe everything they see is negative.
That would explain why
Goat
they're
week.
usually kind of ornery.
And why they always freeze when they get startled.
Hmm.
That I feel bad, but I laugh because it's hilarious. You go, ah, and then their legs get stiffening. Goat week. I don't know why I want to go.
So, my first picker was Bat Week. Why bats? Because Shark Week was created by the Discovery Channel, and Warner Discovery also owns Batman. They only
Ooh.
have about 10 years left before Batman enters public domain. Might as well squeeze him for all the money he's worth. And you were wondering earlier, why isn't there a good theme for Shark Week? If there was a Bat Week, we would just go nana 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 Bat Week.
Dude. And then you can remix them.
Hmm.
So like Bat Week can be either before or after Shark Week, or maybe it goes dun, 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 and then when it comes to the last day of Shark Week, turns into Bat Week, goes dun, 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 dun. Bat Week. This is worse than I expected it to be.
Hmm. Reading stuff off lists is generally not super entertaining.
Yeah.
I
Other reasons why
assumed
you
that.
think Bat Week?
No, that's all I had. It was mostly just justification for nana 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 Bat Week, Bat Week.
So my next one would be, I guess it's similar. Cat Week. So I've always been a dog lover. I love my dogs. Never was into cats. And my sister got a cat. And I'm like, man, I really like these cats. And cats are amazing.
Hmm.
Aside from the whole pet thing where, they're not, you don't have to take care of them like you do dogs. Dogs are very needy. Hey, can I go for a walk? Can you this? Can you that? Oh, can I be right next to you? I love you. I need. Cats are like, hey, you still live here? Where's the food at? Can I get some treats? Clean this shit I just made. Cats, and I think I like that. I think I like that. It's one of those things where like people are so nice,
Hmm.
you're kind of irritated by them. But then when they get, so I've always been attracted to women who like would tell me off, like they're like, oh, you very special.
Cats are
Cat
good because they're
week.
just a little mean to you.
Also, I've fallen into these what the hell's happening? These things where it's like TikTok videos where they're talking about cats are like alien species because no animals has their eyes like that because they go from the lines to
Mhm.
round, and also they're so fast. They're faster than like snakes when snakes attack.
Hmm.
So I was like, oh, dude, cats are from outer space. So Cat Week. What's your next one?
My second choice was Bee Week, and this was something that we had talked about in chat for a little bit earlier. Bee Week just sounds funny. I assume it's because of the long E noises, but it's just fun to say Bee Week. Uh,
That's so funny.
Bees are important to the ecosystem, and their populations are declining. And one of the reasons why they created Shark Week was to help with conservation efforts. So, why not focus that on bees? We need bees. Bees are important. And also, uh, going back again to the theme, Wu Tang Clan can do the soundtrack for Bee Week.
Ooh-wee. I would love that. Killer bees on a swarm.
Hmm.
Bee Week does sound funny. Bees are very important. They pollinate and help flowers and plants grow. And they're actually not, I guess, like Shark Week, they wanted to promote that sharks aren't really that dangerous. Just don't be near them.
Hmm.
Bees like that too. Bees are not dangerous. They only sting when you irritate them.
Yeah.
I'd sting you if you irritated me. All right. My next one is for the home crowd. Mongoose Week. Because if there's anybody that's faster than snakes, I think only two people are faster than snake: the cat and the mongoose. Plus, mongoose don't get the love they deserve, man. Ricky Tikki
Mhm.
Tavi is the only hero they got. They should have more. They should be highlighting mongoose. Mongoose was brought to Hawaii by mistake. It's like, hey, you guys can kill the snakes. Oh, but wait, you're killing our state birds too? Stop it. Mongoose. Just because it's a weird animal. Red eyes.
Mongoose representation.
Mongoose representation. Sounds hard.
And my number one choice. Originally, I wanted to say Godzilla Week, but then I thought, why not more than Godzilla? Why not just have Kaiju Week and just have
Kaiju Week.
all giant monsters? Give them a
Oh,
week. So it's Mothra Week and Godzilla Week and I don't know, Rodan, Ghidorah.
Mothra,
Hmm.
King Kong,
Yeah,
Godzuki,
sure.
all of them.
Hmm. And we can watch
All right.
Pacific Rim at the end of it.
That sounds like a porn.
That would be
Whoa.
Pacific Rim Job.
Stay away from that one. Okay, so top 5.
I think that this is pretty easy. We just need to eliminate something. And Bat Week is a very weak choice that I had. It was basically there for me to sing the Batman theme song.
Yeah, you didn't have anything to back it up, like you really felt like just the song. But I think it's cool. I think bats are cool. I think the Monster Week is the one that's like, those aren't real animals.
They're not real animals, but that means that you have infinite content because you're just making things up.
Then next thing you know, Pokemon Week.
If they can get money out of Nintendo, why not? I
Okay,
bet Zaslav would go for that.
so you pick your 5. What would you go with? I think Goat might be boring, but it has the coolest name.
Yeah.
Greatest of all time week.
I think I would put B Week at number 1, honestly, just because it has a good reason to actually do stuff about it. And like you said, it's also to change people's minds about them. Like, we want people to know that bees aren't bad, so you shouldn't be cheering that the populations are declining. Also, once again, it's funny sounding.
I love it. And Wu-Tang, come on.
Yeah. Like, you could have the RZA host B Week. It'd be great.
The RZA. Okay, I'm with that.
So we got B Week at number 1. Do we want to put Goats at number 2?
No, I think Ghost is week 1.
Okay.
I think I'd like Mongoose Week.
I like
But
the
maybe not
idea of
number
Mongoose
2.
Week, but
Yeah.
I feel like they would do it once and then never again.
Maybe number 4 then. Only because there's no other that's worse than that in the list.
This would be a lot easier if we had 9 choices.
Yeah.
We'd have a lot more to talk about. It would be competitive because then we would be like, that thing, that one's dumb.
Yeah.
I don't like this idea that you had. Right now, we're just like, yeah, I had a pretty dumb one. You're like, I had a pretty dumb one too.
And then we're only eliminating 1.
Kaiju Week, I do want that on there, but I'm fine with putting it at number 5.
I actually have it number 2.
Okay.
So I got mine is B Week, Kaiju Week, Cat Week, Goat Week, and then the last one, I think because of marketing, Bat Week.
All right.
Bat Week.
Sorry, Goats.
No, Goats is number 4, so they're on the list.
So Mongooses are.
Yeah,
that was
I think
supposed to be
Mongoose
your
one of those,
number
like,
1, I thought.
No, Goat was my number 1.
Okay.
Yeah,
I put
but
mine
Mongoose,
in reverse order.
I think Mongoose is one of those, like, you just one time you're like, okay. Yeah, it's satanic squirrels. And then
Danger
that's it.
tubes.
Yep. And then it's over. All right. We got Johnny Sparkles in the chat. Let's see. Every week at Taco Bell is Shark Week.
That's a good one.
And he says Sting could headline the B Week concert. Says, I met Hapa when I lived in Oregon, and only the Howley guy was stoked when we told them we were from Hawaii. Okay. I think I like the B Week. And that's why number 1, B Week. So Discovery Channel, get on it.
Get Sting. Get the Wu-Tang Clan. Get them both together.
The RZA. Oh, those guys are still on. It's like it's 10:30 Hawaii time. which is what, like 1:30 California.
Hmm.
Um,
Even later, the further east you go.
yeah, like 3:30, 4:30, something like that in New York. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. We would be still working on our art, getting better at it. We will be at prime time. I guess for now it's Chad and James late night.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Mr. Sexy Time. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know I got into Macho Man. Oh yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in. Follow us on Instagram, 808 Viral Podcast. I don't know if we have a Facebook. I should look into that. Or you can follow me at Comedian James Mane. We appreciate you guys for joining us. We will be doing more episodes, and like I'm going full time with podcasting. So I don't know. I got Ronnie Dangerfield. Hey, we are here to do the thing. We appreciate you guys for joining us. Without you guys, we wouldn't have, we wouldn't be doing this. And we wouldn't have sponsors like Coco Love. Is that backwards? Yeah, it's backwards. Yeah.
It looks fine to me.
Oh, it's only on my monitor. And yeah. So don't forget, you guys can get Coco Love at Costco. I love Coco Love, coconut water. I like it with pulp. It's one of my favorite drinks. Thank you guys for joining us. My name is James Mane. I'm here with Chad Wago. Not sure which side he's on. It's showing. Thank you guys for listening to 808 Viral, the podcast. We haven't closed yet. Do we close it the way we used to do it?
That's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Thanks for listening
Thank
to
you
the
guys for joining
podcast.
us.
God bless you. Good night. Happy Shark Week.
Be weak.
Bees. Bee Week.